It's 4 o'clock in Los Angeles. It's 6 o'clock in Chicago. And it's 7 p.m. in New York City. Hi, buddy. Back with another week. Oh, what a wonderful weekend. Not. Hey, I am the Mad Dog. She's the Pit Bull. This is What's the Buzz Popcast, America's Popcast, by God. Amelia, how the hell are you? Amelia, the Pit Bull Chapman.
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing better if my coffee, whatever you I got another cup of coffee on. I'm waiting on it. So, what'd you do this weekend?
Just let's see. Well, I ran into my daughter over the weekend. We found out the gender and watched the weird Grammys
Okay, and so tell everybody what happened this week.
to the
Tell them.
Grammys. Oh God.
No, with the baby.
Oh, we're gonna have a girl.
Thank
Yay.
you. Like, well, you're slow, but you're worth waiting for. Oh my God!
Yes, we're gonna have
I
a
thought you
baby
were going to
girl.
jump right. You've been so excited about your daughter's having a baby. They did a gender reveal, folks.
Yes.
Okay, but Amelia's a little slow on the ball sometimes. So
I'm
you
just
didn't
so
forget already
excited.
that your daughter's going to have a baby girl, did
No, we're
you?
just so excited because it's a first grandbaby, and she
Oh
wanted a
my
girl, and
God, this woman, jeez! Oh, for crying out loud!
I'm just still going like this over the Grammys. I'm sorry, my mind's occupied.
Oh, please, with the Grammys, we're gonna. I have a
Oh dear
video to
Lord.
show tonight. Ah, Amelia got a hold of a video. I had to put God Almighty. I had to put a disclaimer on this one. I heard about this. I heard about what happened, but I didn't see what happened. But apparently, a shitload of people did. So before we do that,
Yes.
let's get into what we're supposed to be talking about. Okay, we were supposed to have a show tonight called Beyond the Golden Statues, and we were going to talk to a woman named Tabitha Starcher. Unfortunately, Miss Starcher, no, wonderful lady, by the way, nice lady. She works at the Television Academy of Arts and Sciences. She's in charge of the Emmy Awards. Okay. Well, we won't be talking about the Emmys tonight, but we will be talking about the Grammys because my beloved publicist Harlan Bowl, I feel so bad for him. He lost his home. He lost his office. He forgot to give Tabitha or her information. She didn't have any idea that she was doing the show tonight. And I have been trying to reach my friend for days now, for about 2 weeks, and I can't reach him. So I pray that he's okay. But in the meantime, we're here and we're going to talk about this strange debacle called the Grammy Awards. Now, Amelia, I'm going to let you go front and center here,
Yes.
okay? So now you need to tell everybody your take on because you're the music person here, right?
Yeah, hopefully, but not on the Grammys because they're weird. But okay,
Well,
I want to
tell
try.
everybody, give them the Pitbull take on the Grammy weirdness. Go for it.
Well, first of all, the Grammys to me is like actually a freak show of the music business. If you understand what I mean, if you did watch them, it is probably to me the unpopular version. And then, of course, you have the Billboard Awards, but the Grammys, I don't know. It's changed so much throughout the years. I know people like to watch what they're going to be wearing down the red carpet. And if you did have a chance to watch, I'm so sorry. Like I was unfortunate to watch as well. And when Mad Dog comes back, we'll be talking more about that. But what these people were wearing, or I'm going to say forced to wear in some cases, I just don't understand why. Their hairdo, for example, or why they were wearing what they were wearing, I just don't understand anymore. Some people look like a freak show. Some people decided
What they were wearing, they were what were they were they
what were they
wearing
not
anything?
wearing in one case, but
We'll talk about that. We're going to play show and tell tonight.
yeah, we'll talk about that a little
Yeah,
bit
I heard
later.
you. I heard you talking about that, and I'm glad I jumped in right in time because I heard you said when the Mad Dog gets back. Um, so here's my take, and I think you're right along the right track. Here's my take on this.
Yeah,
All right, twofold. Number one,
right.
I get it. The music business has always been strange, weird, bizarre, especially music fashion.
Yes.
And it's gotten weirder and it's gotten more bizarre as the years go by. Now, there was a woman last night. I'm
Hmm.
trying to figure out if she was a witch or a fairy or an angel or what the hell she was because she had this big cone on her head. With like
Chappelle Rowan or something like
what
that.
your
Yeah.
guess is as good as
She
mine.
had a beautiful voice. I can tell you that. She was nominated for Best New Artist. Of course, she did not win, but she was one of the nominees. She
Yeah.
Her makeup was weird because she was standing up for trans people as well, which that is a different story on her part, but
Well, that's the music business, though. Look, the trans community, the homosexual community,
mhm,
and all the weirdos, the misfits and the malcontents, they found a place in the music business. Okay,
mhm,
and I get that, and I don't have a problem with that. The problem I have is tell us what it is. What are you supposed to
exactly.
be?
Right.
I mean, I don't
Mhm.
understand like what they're supposed to be. Like, are you Rapunzel? I mean, are you? What?
She
Where
did have
are
an
you?
I can't remember what award she did win,
You
but
know
she
who I'm
did.
talking to? That woman that had that friggin' and there was another person,
Mhm.
Will Smith's son, Jaden
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
What's up with that weirdo? He's just like his father. What the
He
hell's
had
the
a
matter with
Louis
him?
Vuitton suit on with a black castle, but, to me, a lot of people were saying that it could have been a humiliation ritual that he had to do for some odd reason. And the lady that designed his outfit was something from Transylvania. Could have been a black castle representing Dracula, but
Yeah,
to a lot of people were saying a humiliation ritual that he had to go through.
really?
Yes.
Tell me. I'm not familiar with that. Tell me a little bit more. Explain to me, please.
Humiliation ritual, like with Diddy, and humiliation ritual through the devil in the music kind of thing
Yeah,
that we're going to be talking about later, that he has to
yeah.
go through to get famous or keep his dad in the music business
Right,
kind of thing.
you gotta pay your homage to Satan or the Rain Man.
Absolutely.
In
That's
in
that.
the music business, it's the Rain Man is what
Yes,
they call him.
right.
Um,
And
and we've
his
done shows. I'd say two or three, at least three that I know of,
yes.
about the devil and the music. We actually got part two coming up,
Yes, we do.
and then we did another show on. Well, I think we did two shows on Rain Man.
2 shows. Yes, it'll be part
So
4, I
we've
think, that
done
we're gonna be doing.
four shows. We've done two, the devil and the music, and two on the Rain Man.
Yes.
So I know we've covered it pretty extensively, but
Yes.
it's one of those subjects, Amelia, where every time you turn around, there's something else going on.
Something else pops
So
up and
yeah, it's strange. I don't know. Maybe I'm showing my age. I'm an old fart. I don't know what you want to call me, but
right.
here you go. Now, really what bothered me, apparently they're getting some feedback too.
Yes.
Um, the Beatles won last night.
Mhm.
Ringo Starr and Paul McCartney were there, but you never saw them on TV last night.
No.
You know why?
Right.
Because they're passe now. They're two old guys in their 80s. Ringo's 84, Paul's 83. Okay? But they're still touring the country and they're selling out more than Beyonce.
Yeah, they should have got their TV time. They should have got their
I
15 minutes,
said
if
that
not more.
I said that tonight to my wife.
Mhm.
I said, I understand the thought process. Okay, it's the Beatles. This is the last award they will ever win as a group
Right.
because two of the guys are dead.
Right,
Rest
exactly.
their you know, John and George are gone.
Right.
Only Paul and Ringo are left.
And think about this too. If it wasn't for them, the Beatles, a lot of the artists wouldn't be here if it
And
wasn't for them.
you are making the argument I made to my wife. I said, you
Yep.
don't understand something. These young guys and young bands, what do you think their inspiration was? People like the Beatles, the Rolling
Right.
Stones, Chuck Berry, Elvis Presley,
Yes.
Jimi Hendrix,
Yeah.
Janis Joplin. The- All of the influence of today's music
Right.
can go. You could trace it right back to the 1950s.
Absolutely.
For real.
Yes.
Don't forget the Beatles started in 1958.
Yes.
They had already been a band for 5 years when they came to America,
Yes.
and people don't get that. People don't get that they were a band before they got here. They were here, in 64, February of 64 on the Ed Sullivan Show. But they were performing in Germany, England, Ireland. They were performing all over Europe.
Yes. They were already
For,
known before they came
oh,
here.
yeah, for 3 or 4 years before that.
Yes.
They had been a band for 6 years by the time they got to New York. And by the time they broke up, they were a band for 13 years, if in full, because they broke up in 1970. But for all intents and purposes, let's put it this way: the Beatles were done by 1971,
Hmm.
and they were finished. Last night was an interesting award show because I believe it or not, I actually knew some of the music. Not because I listened to it, but a lot of the music that I heard is from television shows,
Yes.
movies, commercial advertisement, and I recognized the tunes.
Yes.
And I thought, oh, that's where I heard that song before. So that's the actual song, you know? Like, again, remember, I'm an old fart, folks. So,
They're bringing back a lot
what
of
did you
popular
think?
music.
I'm over here rambling. Tell me what you thought of this show.
Well, I mean, like you were talking about that Chappelle roll and the one that had that cone on her head that looked like a princess or whatever. She did make one good point. She said that the record labels they should get medical insurance for their artists. That, at least do something for their artists as much as they do for them. And I can understand that. Give me something back what I do for you. And she
Here's the
did make a
problem
good
I have
point.
with that. Here's the problem I have for that.
Hmm.
Okay. These record labels are paying these artists tens of millions of dollars. Do you mean to tell me you can't take $7,000 or $8,000 and buy yourself a really great health coverage? Bullshit. Yeah, you can. Why should your record label? Your record label's already paying you millions of dollars to travel around the world and sing, and they're paying for it.
Yeah.
Your record label's paying for it because they know that you're earning them money
Hmm.
because you're selling CDs and albums and you're making personal appearances and you're selling merchandise. All of that counts, folks.
Yeah.
All of that counts. So I don't want to hear anybody tell me, oh, them poor people don't have health coverage. Let me tell you something. Those poor people ain't poor, number one. Number two, they got the best health coverage in the world at their disposal if they want to pay for it. Why not pay for it?
Hmm.
You're making $20 million a year or whatever, some crazy number. Look at Justin Timberlake is making 40, what do they say?
Mhm.
48 million. Let's round it up to 50. Okay.
Right.
He's making
Uh-huh.
$50 million a year. Now, listen, Justin, I know you're out there somewhere probably listening to the show. I know you don't need all that money for yourself. I got a friend of mine in Florida could use a couple of bucks.
Right.
The poor boy over here in Jersey, him and his wife could use a few dollars, you know. So, if I happen to rub up against you and my hand goes in your pocket, don't take it personal. I'm just
Right.
helping myself to some change.
Right. And, too, I
Anyway,
think and Lady Gaga, she looks so weird to me. She looked like a female version of Marilyn Manson.
you know what? I'm glad you said something because that
Uh-huh.
woman changes her hair color more than I change my underwear.
She just looks so weird, and I thought, "Okay, what is she trying to represent now?" And then
And here's the thing though, she's a beautiful woman.
uh,
She's a pretty woman. But why are you going to purposely ugly yourself up?
yeah,
If you're a blonde, be a blonde. If you're the
yeah,
dark the hair, go with the dark. But
yeah.
she changes her hair color every week.
Yes, it's just I
Pretty
was like,
soon, she's not going. She keeps that shit up. She's not going to have any hair.
"No." And then to me, there was
Anyway,
this a lady singer that was going for best new artist. Her name is Ray. She had short black hair.
yeah,
Did she to you look like Amy Winehouse, or was it just me?
very much like Amy Winehouse.
My son Joseph and I looked at each other like, is that Amy Winehouse?"
Yeah, I don't think I can. I tell you something. I'm glad that you brought up because I'm an Amy fan.
Yes, me too.
I don't think Amy Winehouse died.
I don't think so either.
Okay. And okay, here we go. Angelo's going to go down the rabbit hole. Here we
I
are.
went there too because you know,
There is a video. Oh my God! Now we're on the same subject. Here we go. There was a video that was just posted yesterday of Taylor Swift. Was it Taylor Swift? Was Taylor Swift uh, being handed a FedEx envelope
mhm.
from a homeless guy on the street? Okay, now
Wow,
that was the first red flag. What's a homeless guy on the street doing handing
right?
a FedEx envelope to Taylor Swift? First of all, how did he get that close? Number one. Number two, the homeless guy looked an awful lot like Robin Williams.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's number 2. Wow.
that's number two. And then number three is what's the connection between Taylor Swift and Robin Williams?
Mhm.
That one nobody knows yet. But I want to know if you answer the question, what was in the envelope, then you've got your answer. There you go. I'll
Hmm.
shut up now, folks.
Wow,
So,
interesting.
let's talk about some of your favorite moments from the show last night.
Well,
Because I have some, I wrote some,
mhm.
I wrote some stuff down here. So,
I liked well, Lainey Wilson got to sing. She's a country up and coming a country singer, and I got to see Miley Cyrus dressed really, really nice. She's changed a lot,
yeah.
and she was one of the best dressed to me on the
I
show.
will tell you that I read the news today, and the people in the country music field are absolutely beside themselves.
Furious. I am
They
pissed off and
are
furious.
fuming
I am.
that
I'm one of the ones.
Beyonce. Well, let me explain to you why she won, folks. Her award last night was bought and paid for.
Bye,
And if
hubby.
you don't think that's the way it works, let me tell you how the Grammys work. Okay. In order to be nominated for a Grammy Award, you have to earn X number of dollars and you have to show points on the Billboard chart. Well, how do you get points on the Billboard chart? Guess what, Amelia?
Yeah.
You can buy them. You buy them from Billboard.
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
People say, "Oh no, that's not how it really."
Mhm.
Do your research like we do. Go on Google and check.
Yeah.
We don't. We. I promise you. I promise you. You can validate everything I'm saying. Everything I'm saying. Go check it out.
And
Anyway.
this, "Oh, I want
I
a
want. Yeah, she seemed
cake. Oh."
completely. Let me tell you something. That was the phoniest. The
Mhm.
how do I want to say this? That was the phoniest. Oh, me in the whole world last night. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Okay, please. Oh man,
And they got there, like, a little bit late because they knew what was gonna happen. "Give me a break." And then her being Miss,
incredible.
what, Miss Little Devil Music and her Devil in the Music herself. Oh, come on, please. Give me a break.
Yeah,
She knew she was gonna win it.
yeah. Beyonce, Rihanna, them two. I don't like either
Mhm.
one of them.
Yeah.
What else was I going to say? Oh, there was a guy last night. Um, and I found out. I was watching his performance last night. I found out why he's so popular. His name's Kendrick Lamar.
Yes.
Okay, he's going to be the halftime show at the Super Bowl on Sunday. Now, I don't know much about him, but I know that he had a hell of a following. It's a huge, huge following. But his producer is Snoop Dogg.
Mhm.
Okay. His producer is Snoop Dogg, which may have something to do with why he's so popular right now. Because he's riding the Snoop Dogg gravy train.
Yes.
Okay. See, folks, I hate to be, the asshole in the crew, but look, my name is Mad Dog, and I am kind of a prick. And if you don't believe that, ask my wife and me. They'll both tell you that. It's true. Am I lying? I'm not lying. Shut up, Amelia. But
I
no,
didn't say
that's the
anything.
truth. That's the people in the business. It's show business, but look at what the word show business. It's
Yes.
money. It's the business that we're talking about. You know. See, in professional wrestling, I'll equate it to professional. When in wrestling, when you say to somebody, "I'm giving somebody the business," that means we're working together to make some money.
Yes.
Okay,
You're
that's all. Look at
entertaining.
somebody's in the chat room tonight.
Oh,
Hey, Leon and Rosie, just the two people I want to talk to. Taylor Swift is clearly the dead poet. Oh, no shit, Leon. Oh, you're absolutely right, Leon. I didn't think about that. Leon, give me a heads up on the Grammys last night. What did you and Rosie think? Because Amelia and I we're going to go back and forth on this, and because that's just what we do. What did you think of that? I'm still out on it. I will say this: it was far far better than last year. Far better than last year because last year Grammy Awards was a blatant all out tribute to Satanism. Remember Sam Smith
yes.
with the red devil costume? Remember, everybody was like paying tribute to the Rain Man last year,
Oh,
to the
absolutely.
devil. You know.
One thing
Go ahead,
that,
Mel.
what's her name? Let's see, what was her name? Doshelle, when she won the award, what was this? Jaden Smith made some kind of like a weird like thing with his hands. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's the new. That's the new symbol. What they're doing, it's called the cloven hoof.
Uh,
It's the cloven hoof. They're doing. Do you know? You know what a jackal is?
yes.
Okay, a jackal has long been associated with Satan
Hmm.
and the devil and Luciferianism. This thing here is becoming like It's becoming the new peace sign.
I
Okay.
guess it's their age version of it, I guess, because
Yeah,
of their
yeah.
age.
It's the cloven hoof is what they're
Mhm,
doing, which is basically saying, I'm a Satanist. I'm
mm,
going to show you something. Um, this week I'm going to show you, but I want to tell you about this right now. When Donald Trump was inaugurated on that Monday, his daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, who's
right,
married to Eric Trump,
mhm,
they were standing in the reception line, and Eric Trump was standing like this. Watch my hands.
mhm.
He was.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
His wife tapped him on the shoulder, and she said, "You read her lips." She says, "Stop that, Eric. They're watching."
Mm,
And you could see it. She said, "Stop that, Eric. They are watching." Because he was doing the Illuminati sign.
right.
Okay, which we already know that they're
Mhm,
all Illuminati anyway.
right.
Because look, they travel in money circles.
Oh, absolutely.
They
And I
travel in
think,
money.
what do you think about him not putting his hand on the Bible? To me, I think that the
He
reason he
did.
did that,
No, that's not true. He did put his hand on the Bible.
well, I think that he's gonna have to do a lot of evil before he does good, and not evil in a bad way. I think evil to get the country back where it's
He's
supposed
doing
to
it right
be.
now.
Yeah, and
He's
a lot of
doing it
people
right now.
people don't understand that he's gonna have to do a lot before it starts to become good, and
People
people.
need to understand something. And I've heard a few people say, well, Donald Trump didn't put his hand on the Bible. Yeah, he did.
Mhm,
Okay. If you look at the video and if you watch the video closely, they showed his hand on the Bible. His wife was holding it.
yes,
Okay. The other thing is, whatever the camera is doing, you're only seeing what the camera wants you to see.
exactly.
Okay. But if you look at the video from the people there, because there were
Yes,
camera phones going all over the place, Donald Trump absolutely had his hand on the Bible. One
right.
hand on the Bible and the other hand was raised in the air like this. Because that's required by law.
By law, yes.
Whether you're a Christian, Muslim, atheist, you have to put your hand on the Bible. Now, whatever they say, there's this swear to whatever, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Mhm,
That's between you and God or you and whoever your higher power is. But I will tell you that he absolutely had his hand on the Bible.
right.
Um, the other thing is I still want to know what Baron Trump said to Joe
I
Biden.
know that's still kind of like I'm still trying to figure that out because it's like everybody's still like saying, "Okay, what
And how
was
did
it?"
I
But
end
it's
up? I got to
careful.
find out. So, why did I end up in the little box, Amelia? Did you stick me in a box over
Nope,
here?
you put me up there because we're still talking about the
Oh, did I stick
awards,
myself
and
in the box?
you did.
Okay.
But what did you think about what people were wearing? Because I know that I was talking about Doshell. She's one of the black lady rappers that had like it looked like she had like a house in her hips, and the way she was
Yes.
walking.
The
And I'm like,
house on her hips and the house on Jaden Smith's face. Okay.
why? It's like if you're gonna wear something uncomfortable, why dress like that?
I have no idea. Oh, by the way, Leon, check this out. Biden Fetterman, it's a no brainer. Check it out. It's a collector's cup.
Yep.
People
And one
don't
day
know
you'll
this,
get
but
mad, you're gonna go.
Joe Biden's first choice for vice president
Mhm.
was Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman because he's a friend of Fetterman's father who bought and again, how do you get to Congress? How much money does daddy have? My father was a bartender. We didn't have any fucking money, but we had a lot of love in my house.
Yeah.
Um,
And a
Here
lot
you
of
go.
fun.
Leon says to undo evil, you have to do some evil.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. The
Absolutely.
lesser of two evils is still evil. Absolutely, Leon. This is why I love Leon. I love Leon. He's a great
Yeah.
guy. We're going to have him on the show sometime. Like
Yeah.
put his face up here. But now, Leon, I need you to do me a favor. You got to hold Rosie's eyes closed
Oh
because I want to
gosh.
show a video. I'm going to show this now because Amelia and I are probably going to spend the next 7 hours talking.
And parental.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Meal. Let's do this, and then let's just do this.
Yes.
Okay, get ready. Okay, straight ahead, right in front of you. Can we see the fashion?
Over the shoulder now.
And let's see the outfit one time, Bianca. Let's see the outfit.
Beautiful.
And over that shoulder one time.
Over the shoulder. What a view.
Beautiful. Right there, Bianca. Beautiful. Right here.
Right here on the right.
Yeah, guys, let's see the next one. Bianca, right?
And on the right.
Bianca, that smile this way. Oh, there it is. Perfect.
And right here, sweetheart. Right there.
Guys, together, straight ahead.
Left.
Bianca, fashion, still. Beautiful.
And right here.
And that smile.
Bianca,
right in front of you, please. Bianca, straight ahead. Bianca, to your left.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what all the fuss was about.
Yeah.
Amelia, have at it.
I mean, not just the photo itself, but just the look on her face is what a lot of people are talking about as
Tell
well.
everybody what you said to me.
The look on her face was just frightening. She was scared. She was frightened to the point to where I have to do this. I cannot believe it. I'm forced to have to do this photo. I mean,
If
you
you
could just tell
want
that.
to make your way in Hollywood,
Mhm.
you've got to do things that you would never do before. Let me tell, and I'm not going to preach tonight. I swear to you, I'm not going to preach tonight. But let me just say this: the fires in Los Angeles, the shit that you're seeing on these award shows, Hollywood has gone to hell in a handbasket, and God is playing payback.
Yes.
Okay? God is playing payback. Be careful how much you poke the bear because the bear is starting to poke back now.
Absolutely.
You understand? Be careful, folks. Ruffian's here. He just simply says, "Oh my."
Oh my.
Well,
Yeah.
look at the little emoji. The eyes are this big on it. Ruffian, your my friend Ruffian. Your thoughts on the the cinematic experience that you've just witnessed?
Yeah, let's just
What
say
do
he
you
didn't make
say?
it past he didn't make it past the red carpet with the wifey. Yeah, they
They
kicked them out
threw
right
it.
away.
The security said, "Leave the building, go home," and they
Yeah.
were banned. They have been banned from the Grammys for this year.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to any of the Grammys festivities, which,
No.
by the way, will last another 6 days. By the way,
Yeah. And I want to know what he said to her because of course he was together with her and then
I don't
they said
know.
and he had
See,
to
here's
said
the thing.
something to her.
Here's the thing that I noticed.
Mhm.
You know, Kanye West, he likes to come across as a tough guy.
Yeah, he
Okay,
does.
he's not. He's not a tough guy.
No.
He likes to wear those dark sunglasses that makes him look like street cred,
Right.
right? Yeah. He treats her like a trophy. Yeah. Well, she's a pretty young white chick. By the way, she's Italian too. And I heard that he likes Italian girls. Why? I don't know. Because we all do, you know. But apparently, here's the thing. Apparently, he either said something to her before they got there,
Mhm.
or he said something to her when she turned around to
Right.
take her mink coat off. Okay? She may as well have been wearing nothing because I got news for you. She wasn't wearing anything.
No.
No panties, no bra, no nothing. When I
Nothing.
tell you, she was naked. Okay? and it was straight up. She had nothing on. I don't know. Amelia, what do you say to that?
I mean, if he was gonna have her make a point, I just don't understand what the point was. I mean, because I know that one year, was it Lady Gaga had a meat dress on, and then the year before that, she had pretty much nothing on, and this one
Yeah.
had absolutely nothing on. So I
No,
don't know what
yeah,
the
no.
point was.
Yeah, there was one singer that came out that she had a bunch of dancers with her, and
Yes.
she came in, and they took the uniform of like a schoolgirl uniform.
Oh,
And
yes,
then
yes.
she had like
Sabrina Carpenter.
was it no, not she's the white girl, right?
Yes.
This was an African American girl.
Oh, okay.
You know who I'm talking about? She
Yeah, I
had
think.
like a sports bra
Mhm.
and like what you call like biker shorts or whatever.
Oh, it must have been Doshell,
That's it.
the
There you
rapper.
go. That's
Mhm,
the one. Yep, that was her.
mhm.
And that was fine
Right.
because it went with the song that she was singing, and I'm okay with that. But Kanye was not nominated. He was not a presenter. He was not a part of the show. He was not asked to be part of the show. But his wife, and that's his wife, they're married.
Yes.
His wife shows up wearing nothing but her birthday suit. And you're supposed to be okay with this? Okay, first of all, why are you here? Number one. And who said this was okay?
Exactly.
It, look, I'm like I said, I'm not a prude. I'm really not a prude. But look, a little common sense goes a long way in music business,
Yeah, that's your wife, for God's sake. Wouldn't you want the body of your wife just to be shown in the privacy of your own home?
Well, here's the thing.
You know.
Here's the thing, though, and I'm glad you said that because Amelia, ruffian, leave it to ruffian to always, because we said this before.
Yeah.
Kanye is a weird guy who likes to stir controversy, whatever gets views or pisses his ex-wife off, because he still loves Kim. Yeah, I know he does. But apparently Kim has other things on her mind, like maybe putting a noose around his neck and dragging him from the back of her car. Anyway, but
What
no,
about
but
that,
here.
though?
We need to talk about this, though. It's important because this says a lot here. There's a lot in that statement. Okay,
Yeah.
Kanye West has not had a song on the
No.
charts in many years. Many
Yes.
years. He no longer tours and he no longer performs because people don't want him there.
No.
They booked a venue. I want to tell something that people don't know about. They booked a venue in Florida, Lakeland, Florida. Okay, it's called the Lakeland Civic Center.
Oh, that's just an hour away from here.
That's an hour away from Amelia, the Lakeland Civic Center. Okay, Kanye West and his crew booked the Lakelands. They booked it themselves. Okay, the Lakeland Civic Center in Lakeland, Florida, canceled the show because they found out it was Kanye West. They don't want him in that building.
They don't want him here, probably in Florida at all.
They don't know. They don't want him there.
Mm-mm.
They don't. The point is, Amelia, like ruffians, they don't want him.
No.
Remember something what Eric Bischoff said: controversy creates cash.
Yes.
Except if your name is Kanye West.
Right.
Then controversy will get you banned from the Grammys
Right.
and every other award show that you're probably interested in being a part of. They don't want you, Kanye. No. However, Kanye, if you're watching, I want you here. I would love to pick your brain a little and find out what makes you so damn weird.
Yeah, especially when you were saying something about the Kardashians were in the Illuminati and all that stuff that you were stirring up. Remember all
yeah,
of that?
He's got to keep his mouth shut because they'll fucking kill him. They'll find him floating somewhere.
Yeah, and everybody was feeling sorry
in the
for
LA
him.
River Basin or someplace like that. I got to show you something. Check this out. Hold on, folks. I want you to check this out. Watch this. This is my coffee, folks. Look at that. It's
You got one of those after
it's
all.
a self-stirring coffee cup.
I have 3 of them.
Check this out. It tells you the time and the temperature on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. It's going to stop in 2 seconds, right? And then the temperature is going to be on there.
Yeah.
It's 51 degrees because I let it
Don't,
sit for a minute. That's
don't you
funny.
just love those
All right.
things?
Tuna, you got to wait a minute. I got to get back to my handsome face over here. Here we go.
Don't you just love
What
those
are you
cups?
laughing at?
I love mine.
I say handsome face and you laugh at me, fucker.
I have 3 of those cups. Don't you just love them?
What happened? What'd you do?
I have 3 of those. Don't you just love those cups?
I do. I love this cup. It's a great little cup.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm
I
going to have a
try.
sip of coffee. Talk to the people.
I try to convince him to get one before. He's like, "Why are you gonna be lazy and get one of those when you can just get a spoon and stir it, or get one of these little whips and stir it? See how easier that is."
Oh, I remember this one. Yeah. I'm sure him saying that he loved Hitler on the Alex Jones show
Oh.
with Nick. And yeah. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Look, even Alex Jones got pissed at that stuff.
Oh.
You know, yeah. Look, I mean, Alex is a lot of things. You know, I like Alex, but he's another one that's a little odd. Okay. So I mean, they travel in good circles together. Let's be honest about it. The other one I wanted to talk to you about. Let's see. The one Roan, she was going. Taylor Swift, of course, was there.
Yes.
We got who else was there? Now, who's this one named Charlie? Who's that person, Charlie? What was that all about?
Charlie. I can't remember
Yeah,
which one of that was.
Charlii. I think it's a girl.
Charlie. I can't remember who she was because I didn't really
And
watch
and
them.
that woman Ray, I loved her. She was great.
Yes, she's the one that looks like Amy Winehouse. She had a great voice.
She's got a hell of a voice.
She
She
does.
kind of sounds a little like Amy too. Hint, hint.
Joseph and I looked at each other like, "Are you sure that's not Amy Winehouse? They just cut her hair and maybe added an extra mold to her face."
Well, the rumor was that the security guard who found her, quote, dead, unquote, called and said, you know, she's dead and blah, 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 blah. And they got
So,
there. But my other information that I got said that she was revived at the hospital.
yeah.
But my understanding is she said, again, all rumor. We know how rumor mill works.
And you don't like rumors.
The rumor mill was, you know, she'll make more money dead.
I
Look
don't
at
know.
Elvis Presley.
It's just the
Do you
texture of her
know?
hair. I don't know.
Do you know? I want to think about something. I want you to think about something. Do you know that Elvis Presley has been dead for 48 years?
Wow.
Okay, he's been dead longer than he was alive. Okay, now I want you to think about something. That man, God rest his soul, because he's gone now. That man is making more money dead than he ever has alive, because every year that passes, more and more people find out who Elvis Presley was. He's going to be one of those people like the Beatles that will never die.
Right. No.
There are certain people that will never die. Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, The Doors, Jim Morrison, Elvis, Sinatra. These are the, let's just use the word. They are the immortals, okay?
Yes.
The immortals, they don't die. They just continue in other forms. Elvis Presley has more tribute artists now than he did after he passed. Do you understand that?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Guys in their
I've seen them.
20s, there are guys in their 20s doing Elvis
Yeah, I've seen little bitty kids aged 5, 6, 7 years old imitating him too.
This is my. You're making my points for me.
Mhm. Yeah.
The Beatles, right? The Beatles. They are the most tributed band next to Kiss
Yeah.
on planet Earth. Kiss and the Beatles have the most tribute bands of any rock bands ever. Ever. The Rolling Stones don't even compete
No.
in the same stratosphere. You know?
Right.
They're not even in the same stratosphere
No.
as the Beatles. You know? What we're talking about legacy and legends in the music business. I'm looking at these Grammys last night and I'm going,
I'm like,
who are the legends? Well, no, because I'm asking myself the question, who are the legends now? You know? Who are the legends? There aren't any. That's the answer to the question. There
they're
aren't any.
gone. They're
I'm looking at
gone.
people like here's another one I like. Billie Eilish. You know who she is?
Yes, I did. She did a great performance last night, and you
Yeah.
know why she wears her clothes like that? The
I
way she
know I didn't
dresses?
ask her when you're going to
No, no, no. You know the reason
I
she
don't know.
wears
Why she wear her clothes like
no, the way she wears a boyish clothes like that is because she doesn't like people noticing her body because she doesn't like body shaming. She doesn't want
I
anybody.
heard that she was bullied as a child.
Yes.
The other thing I heard, she's another one, like
Mhm.
Lady Gaga with the hair.
Yes.
She's got blonde hair. She's got black hair. She's got red hair. She's got orange hair. I mean, she's
Yeah.
another one. She's liable to show up. If you go to a Billie Eilish concert,
Mhm.
she's liable to show up with, like rainbow hair. Who the fuck knows?
Something.
But yeah, but my point is she's got different hair every time you see
Yeah.
her. She's taken a page out of the Lady Gaga playbook.
Mhm.
Let me check the other one here that I wanted. I wrote another couple things down. Let's see. The albums. Oh, Sabrina Carpenter goes Short and Sweet. That was her album.
Yes.
She was nominated for quite a few last night.
Yeah, and she
Um,
won. She won for best new artist. She was one of
yeah,
them.
she's what they call a breakout artist
Mhm.
because she's got a fan base in different pockets of the country.
Yes.
But last night, being exposed in front of, I don't mean exposed, but being, I'll clean that one up, Ange. There you go. Thank you, Lord. Being presented,
Mhm.
okay, being presented to 40 million people on television opened her up to a whole new audience. And they called her breakout performance
Mhm.
on the Grammys. Now she's okay. She's going to now look for her on Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, all the talk shows, all the news programs. They're going to what else? Look for her to show up as a guest star on
Different TV
Eat
shows.
My Lunch with with Toby or whatever.
Right, something like that. So she's gonna be going. She's gonna be more popular now than she's been. She's gonna be busy.
Oh yeah,
Let's just say.
because she's got this
Mhm.
exposure to an audience that she didn't have previously.
Before. Mm-mm.
Oh
And then
yeah, and the Ruffians. Yeah, I heard about that. Let's see. Elvis lived. Oh yeah. Well, I got news for you, Leon. You don't know how right you were, brother, but I got news for you. I got the video of that shit. I showed stuff. I got in trouble for that too. I
yeah.
got an email from Graceland.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I did. Where did you get that video, Mr. Mad Dog, or whatever they called me? They didn't call me Mr. Mississippi. I think they called me Mr. Mad Dog.
Uh-oh.
Where did you get? Could you please provide us information? Blah 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 blah. I said, no, I cannot. I am a member of the press. I don't have to reveal my sources. Thank you very much. If you call my attorney if you need information. Bye.
Mhm.
See you later. But we'll talk about Leon. You opened up the Pandora's box on that fucker. We'll do that show for you. To be fair, it doesn't take a genius to play Kiss songs. This is true, Ruff. You just remember something. Gene Simmons himself said, if you can't play well, play loud. And that's what they do. They play loud.
Loud, yeah.
And they just happen, most of them happen to be in the same range as they're playing loud. So they come across like they know what they're doing. She was also, yes.
She's talking about Billie Eilish,
absolutely,
yeah.
with the whole body shaming thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So Amelia,
Yes.
boy, man, this is already 7:50. Holy crap!
I know. Time goes by fast, doesn't
I
it?
knew we were going to. You know what? I'm going to do something because I think Ruffian needs to see this again. Because I think Ruffian is having withdrawal. So I'm going to show this.
Oh, no.
I got it. Yeah. I have to show this one more time because if I don't, El Ruffian's night won't be complete. Let's watch.
What to wear and what not to
Courtesy of
wear?
Kanye West. Courtesy of Kanye West.
Okay, straight ahead, right in front of you. Can we see the fashion?
Over the shoulder now.
And let's see the outfit one time, Bianca. Let's see the outfit.
Beautiful.
And over that shoulder one time.
Over the shoulder. What a review.
Beautiful. Right there, Bianca. Beautiful, right?
Right here on the right, please, sweetheart.
Yeah, guys, let me see the next one. Bianca, right?
And on the right.
Bianca, that smile this way. Oh, there it is. Perfect.
And right here, sweetheart. Right here.
Guys, together,
Just
straight
straight
ahead.
ahead.
Bianca, fashion, so beautiful.
And right here,
And that smile right in front of you, please. Bianca.
That's nuts. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
to
just
and not to wear
nuts.
to the Grammys.
First of all, I want to know who let them in.
Yeah.
They were asked to leave. Okay, I get you were asked to leave. Who the hell let them in? How did they get in the first place looking like that?
He had an invitation, but I mean, who would wear a fur coat to the Grammys in that heat anyway?
Was the invite? Hold on now. Because this is the first I'm hearing that. Because I was told that he was not invited.
I heard he did have an invitation to the Grammys.
Okay, my question to you, was it an invitation to attend or to perform or present?
To attend.
To attend. Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's different then. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's a different kind of invitation.
Yes.
You get an invitation to attend, you get to sit in the VIP section.
Mm-hmm.
You get to have the the catered service,
Right. Mm-hmm.
But if you just like buy a ticket,
Mhm.
because you have to buy them tickets.
Yeah,
and
no,
they're not cheap.
he had an invitation to attend, is what I heard. So yeah, he did.
Tickets to the Grammy Award can go up to $500.
Yes.
Okay, they're not cheap,
No, they are not.
and they only have a handful available to the public
Right.
because you've got producers, engineers, studio executives, managers, agents, publicists.
Right.
There's a lot. Family members.
Right.
All these people want to be a part of this, Anyway, Amelia, what do we got coming up, kid?
Oh, let's take a look
I'm
here.
going to put you on the big screen.
Well,
Stick me in a
tomorrow
little
we
box
have,
again. Here I am. That's where Angela
tomorrow-
belongs, in the little box right there.
Tomorrow we're going to be talking about addictions, and not just addictions with illegal stuff. We're going to be talking about all kinds of addictions. You get to be talking about food.
Hold on.
drinks.
Wait a second. My question is, if she farted, who would see the mist? Oh, shit. That's
That
funny.
is funny.
Oh, man, that's so funny. Ruffian, we needed that laugh, brother. That was a good one. I'm sorry, Amelia, but I just had to put that up there. Go ahead.
That's funny.
Go ahead.
We're going to be talking about addictions, and not just about illegal stuff. We're going to be talking about food, drinks, anything like that you can be addicted to. It doesn't have to be just any illegal stuff. that we're gonna
How
be talking
about tomorrow night?
Yeah,
Back
addictions.
in action, ladies and gentlemen. You asked for it, you got it. Last week was our return premiere episode Wrestling with the Future podcast. We really had an amazing response to it. I got to tell you, I'm going to be very honest with you. There's not much that surprises me. That surprised me. That really surprised me. We had a lot of people watching and listening.
Awesome.
Our radio numbers, just our radio numbers, were something like 400 to 470, 480 between there. I'm
Mhm.
going to round it and say 480,000 people.
There you go.
Yeah, we're talking. That's a lot of people. And the other thing, folks, if you saw me hesitating a couple times tonight, I made a promise to myself. I'm going to try. I'm really, really trying with the F bomb. I only dropped 2 F bombs tonight, the whole night. I'm really. Am I doing all right?
I think I did the rest for you, but that's okay.
Well, look, as long as it's all for me, okay? Because
Right,
I'm
I'll do it
trying.
for you.
I told my wife I was turning over a new leaf.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll take over, right?
don't make me look bad here.
That's okay. You did a fantastic job.
There you
And
go.
Wednesday, I will be talking about Dan Emer's
Oh,
new
the
book.
fat burner, yes.
Yeah.
Dan Emer is a guest we've had here before. He's a hell of an author. He's
Mhm.
also a health guru. And Amelia on Wednesday is going to introduce you to Dan Emer's new book ahead of Dan's appearance here. When is he coming here? The 18th, Amelia?
He will be here on
17th, 18th, something like that, right?
let's see, the 18th.
18th. So I was
Mhm.
right. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
so we'll
surprised
be,
I remembered that, to be honest
we'll be
with you.
talking. I'll be kind of like going over a little bit, but if you can join
Yeah.
me, my dog, join me. If not, I'll do
I
this for
I might be joining Amelia on Wednesday. It all depends on what the subject of Bible study is Wednesday. Otherwise, I will have to skip Bible study and do the show and make it up some other way. I'll just have to pray harder. But in the meantime, look at that, Amelia. 1 hour. We kill an hour
Wow.
standing. You realize between motor mouth and you that we could kill an hour standing on our head.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All you got to do is just give Amelia a word and sit back and drink your coffee. That's it. All right. For Amelia, for Amelia the Pitbull Chapman, I am the Mad Dog, Angelo DeCipio. And for What's the Buzz, America's Popcast. Take care, folks. God bless. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out, because I'm holding the door and it's starting to swing tight, so I got to let you go. Take care, folks. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.